Woo! Let's go, y'all. Saints won 2 in a row. Shaka's balling. Vele's balling. Lave's finally got hands for once. Oh, man, the team's finally got it together. Bro, hello. Our draft stock is plummeting. Yeah, so? Who cares? What do you mean, who cares? We went from the number 1 draft pick to now possibly number 7, maybe number 11. Our draft stock is plummeting because we keep winning. We need to keep losing. But why bother? Who cares? The team's finally winning. Like I said, they're getting it together. Shulker's looking like the next Drew Brees. Kellen Moore looks like he's finally figured out as a head coach. He actually got his first challenge for once. Are you kidding me? We could have gotten that Mendoza guy from Indiana. Are you seriously thinking Shuck's the answer? No, hell no. Rattle was supposed to be the answer, but no, here we are. Shuck is balling out. We're screwing up our draft class. Man, quit taking your daily dose of stupid pills. Forget those picks, man. We finally got our future in the building. Tyler Shuck looking like the next Drew Brees. Vele looking like the next Marcus Colston. Come on, man. You got to believe in this team. We're going to be a force to reckon with next season. The NFC South's going to be ours next year. But we need draft picks, man. We need better players. We're not going to win more than 5 games next season with the team we got now. We just been lucky we've been playing against trash teams. But we got plenty of picks. We're not gonna worry about that. What's important is that we're winning now. We got the players, the quarterback, we got the kicker, we got a coach finally. We got it all to start rebuilding through next season. We are in good hands. And by the way, we beat the Panthers twice. We ruined their playoff chances, and we ruined Tampa Bay's playoff chances. What are you complaining about? Man, shuck it. We ball, baby. We back, baby. Who dat? What is good, Who Dat Nation? Happy Victory Monday, y'all. Let's go, Saints, baby. Who dat? Who dat? Who dat say gonna beat them Saints? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat say gonna beat them Saints? Who dat? What a game, y'all. And the best part, it's a beautiful day when we sweep the Carolina Panthers. It's going to be an even beautiful day when we beat the Atlanta Falcons later down the road. But we'll worry about that later on. But the big thing for us here is we swept the Carolina Panthers. In fact, hold up 1 second. I got my broom over here. You see, I had this broom ready to go. I got the brooms out and everything. I swept all the kitty cats out the door. See you later. Have a great trip to Carolina, y'all. God, what a game, y'all. What a game. Probably easily my favorite game out of what has been an absolutely miserable season so far. And I can't get enough of it. I just can't get enough of it, man. The offense woke up at the right time. Sure, they were a little sluggish in the beginning, but they woke up at the right time and bailed out the defense and at the right time. Man, you couldn't get any better than that. And let me tell you, it was going down as one of those classic NFC South rivalry games. You can't get any better than that. Because Carolina had a lot to fight for. They knew they couldn't lose this one because otherwise they would have to face Tampa Bay twice and hope to put them away twice. And you can't just do that, man. So, but yeah, man, it's a great day today, man. like it's not every day you sweep your hated division rivals, especially when you know they're fighting for something significant. So, and to absolutely put a detriment on their postseason plans. Oh, it's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful, y'all. So I've been smiling for 24 hours, man. Like, yesterday was just a good day, man. It was just a good day because, like, when we beat Carolina for one, not just once but twice. We embarrassed them twice. Like, and I've just been watching all over social media. Facebook, Instagram. I guess if you want to include Reddit, let's include Reddit. Carolina Panther fans are crying hysterics right now, and it is hilarious. Like, the funniest thing they keep saying is that they keep thinking the refs are the reason why we won the game. No. First off, no, that was not the reason why we won the game. The reason why we won the game is because you guys could not stop being penalized. Like, we couldn't get stopped penalized either. I mean, that's not the reason why we won. But you guys made bonehead decision plays, and y'all didn't do enough on offense to beat us. And even though your offense was doing well enough to the point to where y'all could win the game, our defense stepped up and absolutely shut y'all down. We kept y'all in check pretty much throughout the game. So if you're a Carolina Panthers fan that's salty and getting upset and blaming the refs, yeah, look at your own team. Seriously, like, I think y'all had more penalties than us. The Panthers had 11 penalties compared to the the Saints 9 penalties. But still, it was pretty even in terms of penalties. And I don't want to hear from Panthers fans. Y'all just absolutely salty right now. But I think the reason why y'all really salty is because y'all lost to the worst team in the division right now, and one of the worst teams in the NFL. And let me tell you, that's a slap in the face, man. Like, you think you're finally getting up there with NFL respect and everything, and then here comes the Saints, slap you down back to earth of reality and saying, "Gotcha." God, it's fun playing spoilers, y'all. It's absolutely fun. I'm not gonna get over that anytime soon, man. Yes, I got them brooms. I swept them right out the door. I said, "See y'all later. Have drink some alcohol. It'll get rid of the pain for y'all." What a good day. What a good day to be a Saints fan. Wanna know why? Because it's a glorious day not to be a Panthers fan. Panther fans are all salty in tears and everything. It's a great day, y'all. So let's ask the question. Let's ask the question, y'all. Do the Saints finally have a winning culture established? So, we won 2 straight, right? We really did win 2 straight. And that's significant because we haven't done that yet this season. And we beat Tampa Bay and Carolina back-to-back, which is significant because both of those teams are playoff-worthy teams, and both of them are currently trying to fight for the playoffs. So now it's up to those 2 teams to figure out who wants the South more. So, but that's besides the point. The point is that have the Saints finally found something that they can actually establish? Have they finally established a culture that revolves around not just competition, but fighting all at the same time? I'm seriously curious about that because the way this team has continued to fight week in, week out is significant because, most teams who are at this point of the season usually just call it quits because, they're out of the playoffs, they're toast, and there's really not much they can fight for. So it's like, what else do they got to lose? This might just surrender, just get their butts kicked and wait for the fantasy draft. No, not these Saints. These Saints, they continue to fight. And yeah, sure, it's not been pretty. But let me tell you, it's not been pretty. But at the same time, it's been good enough to the point where it's been that this Saints team, despite our record, has been very watchable. And let me tell you, there has been significant growth in this team. And it shows because like using Tyler Shuck, I have been giving him a lot of praise, and let me tell you, he's making me look dumber by the minute, especially how I reacted initially. But he has been huge for us because, like, he looks like an NFL quarterback, despite what he's got to throw to, despite who he's being protected by. And despite what the team has been through this season, the man is resilient, and he has gone through hell and back this season so far. And he has turned this team a whole new leaf, despite what the record says. Now, people might say, you guys are still 4-10. Why are y'all getting so excited? We're excited because we have one thing we're excited about. The future of this team. This team has a lot of hope all of a sudden. If you had asked us weeks before, when Rattler was still a quarterback, we'd be saying, yeah, this team's screwed. This is going to take us forever. But guess what? We found a way to overcome that. We got Tyler Shuck. He's now probably going to be our starting quarterback through next season. And I would go as far as to say that he's going to be our starting quarterback for a long time, at least until he retires. That's how I think. I don't know how the rest of y'all think. I know there's some skeptics still out there that I've seen that's still skeptical over Spencer Rattler, which I don't quite understand why, but I'll talk about that later. But the thing is, Tyler Shuck rose to the occasion, and sure, the ride has been bumpy. Sure, we've seen him go through some rookie pains. He is stepping up to the occasion to where he is making Saints football fun again, despite the record. And he's making these throws and making these plays to his receivers who really nobody would think twice of. He's making these throws to these receivers and holy crap. Devon Vele, he's got some great chemistry going on with Tyler Shuck. That's another guy I'm going to talk about. Devon Vele has been so good these last few weeks that he's reminding me of Marcus Colston and Michael Thomas. I know that's a reach to say, because that's a whole different level of goatedness right there. But you know what I mean. Devon Vele has been shown that he has strong chemistry with Tyler Shuck to the point that it's helping us actually win games. It's helping us keep the offense flowing. And holy crap, man! It's been wonders, man. It's been wonders. But it's not just him. It's not just Tyler Shuck's ability to throw the ball and spread the ball around the field. Tyler Shuck is using his dang legs, man. Tyler Shuck. Holy crap. Who knew this kid could just run? We knew that last week. But we didn't see that in the first two games he played. We were like, holy moly, this kid can run. And this kid has guts. He will plow through y'all. In fact, he's like Tim Tebow out there, but with a better accuracy and a better arm. That's what I see out of him right now. Goodness gracious. If you're not paying attention, you're going to get steamrolled by Tyler Shuck himself. That's a sentence I thought I'd never use. Usually you hear that about Taysom Hill, but as I mentioned, Taysom Hill is kind of going out the door like I said last week. He's kind of headed out the door. But Tyler Shuck, look out, y'all. If he ain't throwing, he's gonna bulldoze you, and I freaking love it, man. But we also got to talk about the defense, man. Let's talk about the defense for a minute, because they also deserve some love. Sure, they were a little sluggish against the Panthers, but it's a divisional game. You expect things like that. But the division rose to the occasion at the right time. They really did. They came into clutch. They limited the Panthers' attack all second half long after allowing, I think it was 100-something up yards in offense in the first half, and they allowed Carolina to get a 10-7 lead in the first half. And then they allowed their only touchdown for the rest of the game. And I was like, oh, boy, here we go. Defense just got caught napping. Oh, no. Not this time. No, not this time. Man, the defense showed up, and they decided, you know what, we're not going to let you bully us around. We're going to bully you right back. They held the Panthers, in terms of total yards, they held them to 281 yards of total offense. They held Bryce Young, who usually they have a good day against them, and they still do. They held him to 15 out of 24 for 163 yards and one touchdown. They almost had a few chances to pick him off, but sadly the ball didn't go that way. But it didn't matter.
Like, what mattered was that the Saints continued to bully the Panthers year in and year out, and I freaking love it, man. I freaking love it. Like, Quincy Riley, he made some good plays. Sure, he made some bad plays by allowing a big touchdown during that game, but Jordan Howden made some good plays. Chase Young made an incredibly nicely timed sack, and I think it was actually the only sack of the game, if I'm correct. Let me take a look at these stats real quick for you guys. Let's see here. Sacks. Yep, that's the only sack for the Saints. That is, the Saints on the Panthers had 5 sacks against us, but I'll talk about that later. But for the Saints side, for the defensive side, we had 1 sack that was critical at the right time. Chase Young bulldozed through that Panthers O-line, surrounded Bryce Young. Too many Youngs on this team. But he got to Bryce Young at the right time. That forced the Panthers to punt. And then the miracle happened. We're talking like 54 seconds, and then the Saints caused another penalty to back us up into, I think it was our own 8-yard line or something like that. And then the magic happened. The Saints started making plays that you don't really expect, especially when you're in a time crunch. They made 2 incompletions, I think, and then next thing you know, they did one of those screen plays. It caught the entire Panthers defense off guard, and we got like 30-something yards off of that. Next thing you know, we got another 30-something yards shortly afterwards, and then the craziest thing happened. It was like, excuse me, it was, I think 3rd and 1 with like 12 seconds left. You're thinking, well, do we chance the 67-yard field goal with a rookie quarterback from Ireland? Or do we try and chance an out-of-bounds play? I don't know which was coming first. Tyler Shough did the riskiest thing ever, and let me tell you, that's something I would never do. But they did a quarterback sneak, and again caught the entire defense off guard. He did a quarterback sneak. He slid, and it caused one of the Panthers rookies to hit him, causing a late hit penalty, and that got us into field goal range. And then Charlie Smith, the hero of the day, got the game-winning field goal. And let me tell you, I'm giving him a hand of applause, y'all. Let's give Charlie Smith a hand of applause. The kid from Ireland, all the way from Europe, has come to the United States here in New Orleans and kicked a game-winning field goal. Wow. It feels good to have a kicker again. Unlike you, Blake Groupie. I hope you still suck. Oh, my goodness gracious. Like, it was one hell of a game, man. That was by far my favorite game of the year and the most exciting game of the year. And it just felt good to finally feel something for once. It really felt good to feel like we have a chance at winning the game. For the first time in so long. I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't know how y'all feel. Feel free to comment below after this video wraps up. But to me, that drive gave me so many good flashbacks. It gave me all the great flashbacks of what we saw Drew Brees do during his glory days, during the Saints' best seasons. And it was just a great reminder that how Drew Brees would drive down that field in like less than 2 minutes to go in the game and get us the game-winning field goal or the game-winning touchdown, whichever the scenario it is. That's what this past game reminded me of. Tyler Shough with 54 seconds led us all the way for a game-winning field goal to upset the Panthers and sweep them out the door. Oh God, that was great. And let me tell you, to all the critics that are still critical of Tyler Shough, where are you guys at now, huh? Where are you guys at? What do you have to say about yourselves? There's still some that's saying, oh, I still don't believe in Tyler Shough. It's like, how do you still not believe in this man? What does he got to do? Does he got to, I don't know, win a Super Bowl, which we obviously can't do this year because we're no longer qualified for the playoffs? Or we couldn't anyway because, we're 4-10. But still, it's like, what does this kid got to do? This kid is winning more games than Spencer Rattler did in 14 games. What does this kid got to do to win you over? It took me a few games to, like, really start to see that Tyler Shough could be the answer. I personally think he might be the long-term answer, but we'll cross that bridge later on. But it baffles me. I still see some Saints fans say, Rattler is still a better quarterback. I'm like, how is Rattler still a better quarterback? How is he still a better quarterback? Rattler, again, I just said he had 14 games. We gave him 14 games, and he only won 1. So far, Shough has played 6 games. He's won 3. That's 3 times more than what Spencer Rattler had. Am I doubting Spencer Rattler as a good quarterback? No, absolutely not. I think he's a solid backup. But to those who are in absolute denial and delusion that Spencer Rattler should be the starting quarterback for this team, you are out of your damn mind. I'm sorry. Tyler Shough should have been starting, if we're going to be honest, he should have been starting in the beginning of the season, if we're being honest. Yeah, sure, he had to go through that gauntlet of good teams, but you know what? What better chance, why not? Because we weren't sure how the season was going to go. Let's see how he does against good teams. We did see him go against the Rams, and I still say he played decent despite how that game went. But let's see how he would done against some of those early good teams that we played that Spencer Rattler went up against. See, it really makes me wonder if we could have taken down the Niners with Tyler Shough at command. It really makes me wonder if we could have easily whooped up on the Cardinals in week 1. All these possible scenarios could have happened. Now, am I giving him a lot of praise? Am I giving him a lot of praise? Yeah, of course I am, because Tyler Shough has continued to wow me every single week he has played, despite the 3 losses he's had, and one of them was ugly because, it was after a bye week, and all the offense just played terrible. And then his first full start was against a really, really good Rams team. So it's like, what do you expect? And we all just knew the team overall, in terms of talent, was not there. So it's like, but now they're starting to get things clicking again. That we beat back-to-back NFC South opponents that are trying to make the playoffs. That is huge to me. That is huge, because if that just tells me the team is starting to figure things out, even though it's late into the season already. The team is starting to figure things out, and I couldn't be excited. Which leads me to make a huge, bold prediction that the Saints will be back next year. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I think the Saints will reclaim the South next year. Mark my words. You can bookmark this video. I don't think you can do that. Or you can screen record this. I don't care what you guys do. But I'm making this bold prediction now. I think the Saints will take the South back from either Carolina or Tampa Bay, whoever wins this division this year. The daddy's coming home to take back the South. He's taking back his throne. He said, thank y'all for keeping the seat warm, but don't worry, the king is back. God. This has got me so pumped. It's got me so pumped because this team shows that it can win. It definitely can win. Now we just need to build around him. I know I said that a few times already, but we have to build around him. Let's get him some offensive pieces. And let's continue to just show some growth. And the team has shown a lot of growth under Tyler Shough as command. And the whole team around him clearly loves him. And they're supportive. They got his back. And it shows that every week, the Saints, all the team players all surround him. All giving him praise and everything. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. That's why the question on this video is, have the Saints establish a winning culture? I really think they are starting to I really think they have it down. I really think they got it done. I think they have finally established a good, healthy, winning culture despite who we got on the team. Do we need to make upgrades? Absolutely. And I'm not denying that. We definitely need to make some upgrades. I think we need to add more legit wide receivers. We need to fix that O-line. Please don't draft another lineman in the draft. We really don't need that. Draft another receiver or two, maybe a running back, just for health's sake, because Devin Neal did go out of the game with a hamstring injury. Hopefully he's all right. But if we just fix and tweak the offense and add some more pieces to the defense, look at NFL. The Saints are back, and we're gonna be back with vengeance. And boy, was that missed. Oh, man. what a good day. And just to put the cherry on top, the icing, the Pelicans won last night, which is kind of funny because I talked about the Pelicans on my last video, and they won on the same day the Saints won. I was like, huh, well, where did you look at that? Oh, New Orleans sports teams are looking good today. So, oh, God, what a good day. What a good day. Yep, I see you, Jerry. How you doing, Jerry? Who that, baby? So, yeah. Like, I'm just, and by the way, I just want to say I'm thankful to anyone who has been tuning in to my channel. I know I'm a new channel and everything, but I'm thankful to all you guys for tuning in through this god-awful season. Because, let me tell you, there's been moments where I'm like finding a little to no motivation to do a video, but these last few weeks for the Saints have caught my attention and got me all hyped up to the point I'm like, hell yeah, we're definitely making some videos. I don't care what the record looks like. I don't care what it looks like. I'm making a video. I'm going to hype us up. Whew, it feels good to win again and to do back-to-back, and I'm hoping we can actually win out. Oh, actually, you know, that's another thing I've noticed from salty Saints fans. If you hadn't watched the beginning of this video, I'm sure you can watch it once it fully uploads. But some of the Saints fans that have been negative lately have been complaining that we're tanking our draft class. Oh, not draft. We're tanking our draft prospect, that is. Well, no, that's not the right word either. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Like we're making our draft pick look worse. So it's like we were at first, and then we're now at fifth, and now we're currently, I think, at seventh or something like that. And Saints fans are complaining about that. I'm sorry. Do I look like I give a damn about our current draft pick? What I care the most is that the Saints are winning again. We're starting to find ways to win. We have a very favorable schedule, end of season schedule with the Falcons, Jets, Titans. I think there's somebody else I forget, but we got a very favorable schedule where we could possibly win out. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. That's the only 3 games left. Yeah, I got it right. So, but we have a very favorable schedule. If we end the season 7-10, oh my God, what a turnaround! Like, sure, we'll still be under .500, but that is significantly better than how most of these bad teams usually finish out. Usually they finish out around 3-14, 2-15, something like that. Like, just horrible records. They just straight up give up. But this team does not give up. And let me tell you, I would prefer that we continue to develop these young rookie players that have been participating in the Saints' current success more than a draft pick. That's just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. But in my opinion, having a nice high draft pick, sure, is nice on paper. But it doesn't guarantee a good player. You know what I mean? Like, how many times have we seen the Browns pick at number 1 for God knows how many years, and they're still in the gutter? How many years have we seen the Tennessee Titans pick number 1? They're still in the gutter. How many times have we seen Las Vegas pick number 1 or number 2 or at least in the top 5? Again, in the gutter. We're not guaranteed good players, and that's why I am thrilled. I am excited that this team has figured out a way to start winning games again. I'm so excited for the hope and future of this team with Tyler Shuck under command, with Charlie Smith making field goals, with some of the younger defensive players making key defensive plays. Devon Vele might be a number 1 factor. Who knows? We'll cross that bridge later. Chris Olave making plays. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, this team, sorry, that's my phone going off, but this team clearly shows that they're not done yet and that their development is starting to shine. So why bother ruin that whole thing by tanking? And why bother doing that? Like, why bother tanking when your team is starting to actually figure things out? Yeah, just add to the offense, add to the defense with the pick that we currently have, and it will be fine. we'll be fine. Who cares about getting Mendoza from Indiana? Who cares about getting Jeremiah Love? Although that would be a pretty sweet upgrade, I won't lie there. But who cares about Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame at number 1? I don't think he's going number 1, but of course we'll talk about that in a much later video. But still, the point I'm trying to make here is that the Saints are in a good position to win out for the rest of this season, and on top of that, we have a good chance to really make this rebuild much faster than we anticipated. Finish the rebuild within maybe 3 years at best, maybe 2 if we're lucky. I don't know, but I'm excited, and I could care less about a draft pick because, like I just said, no draft pick is guarantee you success. Not a single draft pick. It's nice to have those players because we know how good they were in college, but how does that translate into the NFL? We've seen that year in, year out. I think that's something these negative Saints fans just forget, is that while having a nice high draft pick sounds cool, but it does not guarantee it does not guarantee success in the NFL. It does not guarantee our success in the NFL. That's why I've been against tanking this whole year and against getting a high draft pick for so long. I just don't like that ideology because I've seen these other teams around the NFL do the same exact thing. They've been doing this. They've been tanking for years and they have been stuck in the gutter for who knows how long. The Jets, the Jets haven't been in the playoffs since 2009 or 2010, whichever year it was. And they're still trying to figure out who their quarterback is. They've been going through more quarterbacks than they're actually on record pace with more quarterbacks started than the Cleveland Browns, and that says a lot. Oh God, man, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man. That's why to this day I tell myself, let us not be in this position, no matter how bad we are. We need to build around the trenches. We got to get that O-line fixed up because, as I mentioned earlier in this video, allowing 5 sacks is still unacceptable. The offensive line needs help, but let's not waste draft picks on more O-line pieces. We have been drafting offensive linemen for 10 straight years. I kid you not. I actually did some first-round draft pick research on the Saints. We have been drafting a offensive line in the first round for the last 10 years. Can you believe that? The last non first round draft pick that actually hold on, we'll rephrase that. The last non-offensive line pick that we made was Marshawn Lattimore. And that was a little under 10 years ago, but still. The point being is let's do a little change philosophy. Let us build an O-line through free agency. I'm sure there's going to be some good linemen out there that's available this coming free agency. Then let's use the draft to get some skill weapons so that they can help boost our offense, take it to a whole new level. Because we're starting to see them eclipse more than 20 points a game, finally. It's been all season, but they're finally getting it together. But can you just imagine running backs like, say, Jeremiah Love, and I don't think we're going to get him because I'm sure he's going to go within the first 5 picks. But can you imagine him in black and gold and he boosts that offense to a whole new level? Or can you imagine any of the, maybe say any of the Alabama receivers? I don't know if any of them are going to the draft, but I haven't done my research just yet, but I'll do that in another video one day. But just imagine a talented, skill-level receiver that's currently in college that's going to the draft. Just imagine them in black and gold and escalate our offense to a whole new level. Just imagine that. I can right this minute. I'm imagining so many different players, which I got to do research right now, but still, it's going to be great because we're finally in a good enough spot to where we're not going to worry about being pressured into drafting a quarterback, unlike Cleveland, New York, Las Vegas, you name it. We're not in that position no more. We're not in that position no more. Now we have freedom to pick whoever the hell we want. Preferably, I would rather have a skill player because we need skill players. If we have to go defensive route, let's get a D lineman or maybe another safety, perhaps maybe a cornerback complimentary to Quincy Riley, because I'm not sure how y'all feel about Kool-Aid McKinstry. He has shown some good moments, but I'm starting to wonder if he's that guy, if you know what I mean. So, because like he's had his moments where he gets absolutely cooked in coverage, then he has some good moments where he's picking off quarterbacks and other things like that. But we'll find out later down the road. I'm not worried about it right this minute. So, all in all, it's been a good day yesterday. It's been a great day to be a Saints fan, because we're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel that shows that we have hope for once. After a god-awful, grueling, horrible season that we've endured, we finally see a little glimmer of hope, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. What are y'all's thoughts on today's question of the day? Do you think the Saints have established a winning culture? Do you think Tyler Shuck is the answer? Why is there so much doubt going on? Let me know in the comments below, and I look forward to talking to you guys in my next video. Till then, I'll catch you guys later. Who dat? Screw the Carolina. Who dat, baby?
Hey Gates, you are the savior. We yelling black and gold to the Super Bowl. Black and gold to the Super Bowl.